totally accurate battle simulator. Tabs is fun, but it can also be a bit difficult at the same time. Well, that's what I'm here for, to make you a better strategist. Today I'll be answering a few questions, including what's the best unit? What's the best unit for each faction? How should you build your army? Now, before we start, I just want to ask you to like and maybe even comment, because this video took a while, let's say. And so after hours of researching how the Mongolians form their armies, here you go. What is the best unit? Let's get started by setting some boundaries. I'll be separating the units into 5 categories: melee, shield, ranged, special, and tank or boss. Now, if you don't get it, let me explain. This is the clubber. No, not that type of clubber. This clubber. There we go. He's just a simple melee unit, therefore classified as melee. Next up are shield units. They can block most incoming enemy projectiles, bringing us to ranged units. They can usually throw or fire any type of projectile. Here you can see our next unit, a special unit. They have abilities, and in the Bone Mage's case, it can summon spikes from the earth. Last but most definitely not least, we have the tank unit. It's any unit with above 2,000 health or high damage. The Mammoth will be our example for this. Alright, now that we got that done, let's get into how we'll test this. I'll be doing this by summoning 2 different units in amounts that'll make their total cost equal. As to which map we'll use, well, there are quite a few maps. So I'll probably be using a couple different ones, including Tribal 1, Viking Sandbox, Wild West, places with large open areas to mimic real-world situations. Do note that each type of unit will be tested in a unique formation. For example, ranged units will be put very far away, testing their range, and melee units will be put rather close together to make the fight go a bit faster. And finally, let's play. Okay. After some extremely rigorous testing, I've made a table. You can find it in the description, and it basically says which unit is best for each faction and the best of each type out of all factions. And I've found these will be blocked out because you'll see them in a second. In fact, we'll move to that now. I'll be passing it over to May. Thanks, Me. Anyway, our winner of the melee round is the Infernal Whip. They have extremely long range and deal fire damage. They're going to be going up against these 3 ice giants. And there are a lot more than 3 Infernal Whip fellas. And you can see they're already attacking even from such a long range. See this fella? This fella, he just started his attack and boom. It's about a hit even from that distance. The ice giants can't even reach them without using their ice breath. And we all know that doesn't work against fire. Absolutely pummeled. And for the Champion of the Shield category, we have the Exiled Sentinel, the shield-bearing, axe-wielding, warmongering metal machine that is this thing. They're about to face against 5 Hwachas with a price disadvantage. Off they go. very few actually die from the first barrage, and I think they're gonna reach it before the second even happens. Oh no, I seem to have been wrong, but they still have a lot of ranks still up front. You can see there's only one Hwacha left, and they're going down. They got a fella on it. Boom. And that's them. The Exiled Sentinel. In the left corner, we have the Radiant Glaive, the demolisher of all things evil. And with their army, they'll take down a formidable foe. Glowing glaive in hand, shield wielding, we turn around to see their foe, the Ice Giant. Let's start this. Alright, they're already quickly approaching. Already laying fire. Some of the outer ones aren't yet in range though. Once they're now in range, they get frozen. A lot of them get frozen, but the others keep their distance, and I think they're gonna win. Yeah, boom, there goes the Ice Giant. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. How dare you set foot in this God-given land. Us, the gunslingers, we're gonna rid you. On next unit, the winner of the special, we have the Gunslinger. The bullet raining. Iron. This is all improvised. Look at him. Why is bro doing that? What is happening? Alright, they're sending bullets, but I forgot I also gave them arrow thing. I'm just gonna control it so it doesn't attack. This thing has 100,000 health. That's wild. That's wild. It has 100,000 health and they've already dealt that much damage. For reference, the most powerful thing I think is about like 4,000 health. They will be disintegrated. Whoa. Oh no. No. Aw. The knockback, I think. It just launched me up the edge. Boom. Blue victory. Oh, I forgot it's a skeleton. So, there you have it. The strongest boss / tank unit in tabs. The Ballista. I know a lot of you probably were expecting this, but it's extremely high damage ballista bolt that it fires. I bet, you know what, I'm willing to bet it could probably defeat an Ice Giant. How many should we have? Like 6. 6 should be good. 4, 5, 6. Right. There he is. Spawn the Ice Giant way over here. Let's see what they do. They're already in range, which is really good. They also have extremely long range. Ooh, he's almost dead. He's one shot. He's definitely not surviving this. And in total cost, the ballistas costed less than the Ice Giant, right? He really was just one shot. It only took one more bolt and he's down. These things are powerful. Now, we're on section 2. How should you form your army? Great question. I'm not too sure yet, but remember back at the start I'll play a clip. So after hours of researching how the Mongolians form their armies, here you go. Yeah, so we're gonna start off this section with some historical formations. Alright, I've mostly fixed the army. Let's have a look at how it goes. Now, the relay horses, or raptors in this case, are there to deliver messages so that the troops know what they need to do. That's, again, according to Wikipedia, so I'm not a professional. The horses are also going in for the attack. They seem to be on collision course here. They have a bit of a head bump, and then they go back to the tank. The exiled sentinels seem to be mostly down, and it's mainly the Da Vinci tank in this very center. As they rush to the rescue, we win. To be fair, we spend a little more than them. It's enough of ancient strategies. We have to bring the real strategies here. We're gonna bring a wedge formation. I wonder if long ships could be good. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna have some chariots in the front. Oh wait, we need to build the actual defending army first. Alright, a whole bunch of shield bearers, sarissas, hoplites, Zeus, Minotaur, and Balimpstas. Alright, there we go. That's a pretty solid army if you ask me. But we got strategy. That's why we're gonna go to secret and we're gonna grab infernal whips as the best that we've found in the melee category. We should be able to rush them quite a lot. So the horses jump in, they shred the main army, and the infernal whips are hastily clearing out all the lower level troops, including the ballistas if they work together. And that was pretty easy. We did have a bit of a price advantage, so I'm gonna give them a couple more things. They're gonna have some cavalry. And you know what? They're even gonna have tree giant. Their cavalry is no more. Same with their minotaurs. Oh wait, the whips go through shields, which is really useful. So, if you need a counter against shield units, use the whips. They're very good. They still have a bit of a battalion over this direction. They're quickly getting dealt with, though. The tree giant is still alive, trying to attack. No idea what. I think it might have been that horse that was there. Zeus currently stands no chance against the Giganta whip. He's got tiny whip, but he big. Tree giant strikes once. The ballista just got destroyed, it seems. And Reds win. They win with this one little fella that managed to defeat the giant. Damn. And Red was at a price disadvantage and a unit disadvantage. I didn't mean to screenshot, but you can see how this works. Let's try a different formation. Oh no, the enemy has laid 50 cavalry units, but it's fine. You have your own cavalry units. You may only have 40, but you have 10 gunslingers behind them at a cheaper price. You see their army split into two, therefore your gunslingers also split into two groups. As they're approaching, they start to rain fire and seem to be dealing with all the remaining jousters. Oh no, but the bodies, they're sinking. Actually, no, they're fine. I guess gunslingers behind cavalry is pretty good. I'm gonna change it a little bit, see if this works any better. Alright. Yeah, because they're already here, which is good. They have a lot more time to fire, and therefore they can deal more damage. Ooh, cost a lot. Make use of their long range, keep good distance from the enemy, and fast attack speeds. They only make it better. That was actually like really easy. I'm gonna remove a couple fellas. Enter. See what happens now. They're still just tearing through them. They attack so fast. I wonder if cheerleaders will make them better. let's give that a bit of a test then. Where are they? Cheerleaders. I have like 5 of them. Okay, well, I think we need a bit more. Yeah, this'll work. Watch this. Actually, cheerleaders don't seem to do much. Never mind. How much did that cost? Only 5,000? Only 5,000 for this army. That's really cheap. And I just defeated 100 squires. Alright. Well, this is proven. Infernal Whip plus cheerleaders seems to work. I mean, not always, it seems. Alrighty, fellas. I'm off. Have a good time. You can see one of them is the latest video, the other is the video recommended for you. But anyways, I'll see you fellas next time. Bye bye.